For 1 year, I was a presenter on a travel show for Dutch television. One of the best trips that I took for that TV show was this trip to St. Petersburg, Russia.
St. Petersburg, Russia, not Florida, Russia. Hello, commies. Sir, do you speak any English? Who's your favorite blues singer? That's your favorite? Ah, nice. It's got Stevie Ray Vaughan on it. That's amazing. That's nice. Nice.
It's worth the trip alone just to go to the Hermitage, the most mind-blowing art museum on the planet. All of the art that's in the Hermitage once started out as the private collection of Catherine the Great. Way to go, Kathy! Another important fact about the Hermitage is that it has more Rembrandt paintings than any other museum in the world. Rembrandt was a pimp. Fancy a portion?
Do you see this lesbian sculpture that you're standing in front of? Would you guys kiss in front of this, please? Looking at those butts a little too long.
I think that women are the highest form of art on the planet, and that they should be worshipped the way that the Egyptians worshipped the sun. I also think that there should be a museum exclusively dedicated to the gloriousness of Russian women's asses. One of the most charming things you will find in St. Petersburg is that every weekend, newlyweds flock to the statue of the city's founder, Peter the Great, to have their photos taken. It's enough to make any romantic fool's heart sigh. On the way to the Tsar's summer palace, our van broke down. This poor guy, I learned, makes less than $200 a month, and he never complained about anything. He had the happy demeanor of the most enlightened Buddha. I was too afraid to capture it on film, but a communist official in full uniform stopped and started yelling at us through a bullhorn. I thought we were all going to go to jail. And then he jumped out, stopped a luxurious motor coach, and he ordered the driver to take us on to our destination. You can say what you want about communism, but one minute we're in some sweaty old van, and the next thing you know, we're kicking it in style to our destination. The fountains at the Tsar's summer palace are among the greatest man-made splendors on the planet. These fountains all operate on natural water pressure. The winter snows melt up in the mountains, and then they run down a series of canals and channels that the lower class people were forced to build. And that creates the natural water pressure that shoots up and makes these fountains flow. And they only function in the summertime.
And these people were like dying in coal mines and shit. What do you think about that?
Terrible.
I think it's a bunch of Bolshevik.
If you say...
Because our van broke down, we had to take these hydroplane boats back to the city center. My advice to the traveler is skip the sweaty van ride and go to and from the Tsar's summer palace on the cool hydroplane boats. We were there during the white nights of summer, when the sun doesn't go down until well into the night. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. This may look like early evening dusk, but it's actually 3 o'clock in the morning when we were on our way home from a bar.
This is me here. St. Petersburg, Russia.
I should say, that's me hammered on vodka at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's some old commie pimp shit.